Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe all you need's a shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is time, oh yeah. I want to know if I could be the kind of girl that we could be tried for. 'Cause the kind of girl that we could be tried for. 'Cause the kind of girl that we could be tried for.
I just snatched my headphones out my ear. Okay. Okay, can y'all hear me okay? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What was I thinking about? Oh, I know. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. Good morning. I just snatched my headphones out of my ears. I was like, my God. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing good. Good morning. Good morning. It's barely still morning. Yes, we can. What's that mean? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes. Listen, guys. Okay, so a bougie gang sis asked me to do this poll. I had to rewrite just a little bit of it. I tried to keep it as consistent with what the sis asked. But some of it was a little bit too long. You only have a certain amount of characters, so I did what I could. Sis asked, and I think it might be pinned in the last video, the Keeshakaylee making juice and 100% guaranteed claims. It might be pinned. If it's not, I will pin it, but it's in there. Let me see. I might have pinned it. I don't know. Anyway, it says, Fran, the next poll should be, right. I mean, I think she meant to ask me but that's cool. The next poll should be, number one question, a bougie gang sis wants to know, is Keisha stuck on stupid? And that is verbatim. Is Keisha stuck on stupid? That's number one. Does she like the woe is me act? Does she like the woe is me act? So is she into pretending like she can't? Because woe is me is kind of, I guess, the victim. So is she, what was the question? Does she like the woe is me act? So woe is me is playing victim. So does she like playing victim? I'm just trying to interpret so you guys know what to vote. Does she like the woe is me act? So woe is me is somewhat of a victim. The victim act, right? Does she like that? So everyone coming to her aid, maybe, right? Number three, does she trust herself to do thing? So does she trust herself to do things? Maybe does she trust herself to do things? Um I guess that's self-explanatory. Does she trust herself to do things? That's number three. Um, that could be a yes or no. I almost feel like that's a question in and of itself. But um, what did I try? It was too long for me. Why can't she do for herself? Um, And I feel like that's a question in and of itself. So does she like to act as the damsel in distress? So I feel like two and four are very similar questions because woe is me, kind of a victim, damsel in distress. Again, I can't, I mean, I think all in all, maybe this person is just asking the questions like, is Keisha dumb? Is she playing dumb? Is she putting on an act that she really can't do things for herself? And if not, is she playing damsel in distress? So you guys figure it out. You guys pick whichever answer you feel best describes because the bougie gang sis wants to know. I feel like this. I feel like it's a little bit of everything. Keisha understands social media to a certain degree. And I think she uses social media to fund her lifestyle. It's a job. And I think that she is a little bit spoiled. I don't know where she is in the bloodline. You guys tell me, where is she? Because I think she said something about her mom having a C-section and then having a couple of VBACs. Maybe, I don't know if I remember hearing that correctly the other day, that her mom had two vaginal births after a C-section. I don't know. Is she the youngest? She gives youngest vibes. She gives I wouldn't say she gives oldest child vibes because she doesn't. She plays, I feel like she plays responsible. I don't know that she is super responsible. But I think that also could come from her short stature because she is a little bit of a but I mean, the funny thing is she tries to get people to do a lot of stuff for her, but when it comes to Jeremy, girl, sis is on overtime. Her brother's the youngest, so she's the middle child. Okay. Middle child. All right. So the two girls are the oldest, and that's why she didn't have a problem slamming her brother for not doing what the girls are doing, which is kind of like Rob Kardashian syndrome, right? He's not the youngest, but he's the youngest of the Kardashian kids. Um, but he is kind of dead in the middle of uh Kris Jenner's two sets of kids. He's the youngest of her first set of kids, and he's middle to the older sisters who are kind of a cluster. And what's her face? And the Jenner girls, right? Um, is Rob older than Chloe? He might be. I'm not sure. Him and Chloe, I think, are very close in age because Courtney and Kim are in their 40s. Chloe is still in her 30s. I feel like Rob is the youngest of that set, right? Anyway, you're saying delayed. So maybe there was after the C-section, the vaginal birth. I mean, that water breaks, and that's one of the fears that the doctors have of letting the baby stay too long before pushing, and that can be a problem. But who knows, girl? We don't look. We're here to talk about this latest video. Um, the funny thing, girl. The funny thing to me is that this was kind of a Father's Day video, but there was no father. I didn't catch Jeremy in this video at all. Did you guys? Jeremy was missing in action on what was titled a Father's Day video. Also, another announcement, if you follow Keisha Instagram, she announced by video, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if sis closed on a deal because she already told us she was going to pre-record the closing video, and we don't I don't know. Is this the video that she shot before she left? Hold on one second, guys. Let me talk to my husband real quick. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's see. Keisha loves playing victim. You think so? Okay. Let me find the video, y'all. Just a second. Okay. So yeah, Father's Day around. I don't know what's up with that. That's just this culture that we're in that men, I mean, look, men have been talking about this for a long time, and quietly people have been talking about this culture of I mean, the sperm donor type culture, the I can do it on my own, I don't need a man, all of the things. So don't be surprised, like, if you know what I mean, if you just want babies, then okay, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I told you, I knew a woman that I worked with, um, and she said there was no father. She went to the sperm bank, she got her twins and was done. But there are women out here doing snatch and grabs for babies, and they don't really care if you're involved in the life of the family or not. They're going to just get what they want to get from you, which is kids. And so I'm not surprised. Maybe that's just what she wants. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people feel like Keisha deserves better, or she should have had better, or she's missed out on her potential, or whatever. I don't come from that because I haven't been watching her for a long time. So I don't really know much about this woman other than what I've seen on this YouTube. But to me, I just see daddy gone. That's the main thing I see is some whole daddy gone. But there is definitely a culture. You will see on Instagram gender reveals and birth announcements before you're going to see engagement parties and weddings and real relationships. Okay, so boom. Anyway, I guess let's get into it. Sis may want to be a damsel and just maybe that's what she likes. Um, Maybe she wants people to think she always needs help, but you don't need if you can manage to have 3 kids on your own, sis, you going to be all right. That's what I say. You going to be all right cuz if you made a conscious decision to go ahead and have 3 kids by yourself, then you really should not even open your mouth to get like and say you need any help from anybody because you should be good, right? If that's your choice and that's what you choose to do, then you need to run with it, okay? I'm trying to find adequate coverage for this video. Let's get into it. I might be switching around a little bit, but you already know.
Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Father's Day. It's Sunday. I'm about to make baby
It's Happy Father's Day, but no father. This is crazy to me. A whole video, no daddy. Okay.
Father's Day breakfast. He asked for an omelet. I'm gonna actually add some grits. Yesterday was so much fun. I was worn out because I had to go show the client those condos, But we're not done, y'all. We're not done whatsoever. I'm really excited. I'm waiting to hear back from my client this morning. I started seeing her messaging me, but then Jory asked to see my phone. So, because her iPad is charging, so I let her see it. But, anyways, this is the grill that Babe chose. I told him to go to Lowe's and pick out a grill. And this
You told him to go to Lowe's and pick out a grill, and that's the grill he picked out? Did you leave a very important part out about a budget? Because there's so many grills at Lowe's. That's the grill that your bougie boyfriend picked out. I don't believe that that is the grill that Jeremy picked out. I think that Jeremy had a budget, and that was what the budget was budgeting, because I don't see how, with all of the grills there are to pick out, that's the grill he picked out. Not saying it's not a good grill and it won't be grilling, but I just find it a little hard to believe that that was the grill that he selected. But okay, we're going to go for it with this. We're going to go with the story.
was
Okay.
a part of his Father's Day gift. Now, I thought it came with like the side smoker thing. So,
Yeah, but that's the grill. That's the Father's Day. What does it say on the label? What does it say? There's some on that label. Hold on.
now I thought it came with like the
It says
side
Father's Day. Is that the Father's Day special grill on sale?
smoker thing.
Set
So,
date. Girl, I wish I could see better. Girl, it says Father's Day, something, something. Any of you guys with good eyes that can read, there's that label on there. Do not place on exit strategy. Girl, did you win that? Maybe she won that at the
I
agency.
gotta figure out like what happened to that.
Girl.
I gotta.
You know what? I was watching Liv last night, and I think one of the things that she says gets on her nerves is that people sitting up there trying to figure stuff out. Stop showing everything.
Like the side smoker.
If y'all stop showing everything, maybe people would stop trying to look at stuff. I don't know what that says, y'all.
So I gotta figure out like what happened to that.
Girl, I don't know. Maybe that's some sort of special Father's Day smoker.
Journey, turn your iPad down, angel face. I don't even think I vlogged our reaction to the beaches. Journey, turn your iPad down, angel face. Okay, thank you. A little bit more. Only Journey should be able to hear it. Okay, y'all. So
she got the grill just like she got the girl. That thing had a whole sticker on it that said Father's Day. Maybe they had like a little Father's Day raffle at the office or something, girl. Because I'm telling you, a man going to Lowe's and you tell him to pick out a grill and that's what he picked out, girl, stop it.
Look at this. I wish I could turn the camera. Hold on, let me go to the mirror. Let me go to the mirror. I'm planning out so y'all also, I told y'all Babe actually wants a family photo shoot. So send me some photos.
So he said, let's do a family photo shoot. Keisha, come on. Stop it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So he wants a family photo shoot, but he's not home.
Photo shoot concept because I wanted to, I don't want to just do like a cute, hey, we sit down. I love our jean. I wanted to recreate the jean look that we did. Yes, baby. Thank you, baby. I wanted to recreate your story. We're not getting cereal, angel face. This is what the tripod looks like, y'all. Y'all see, like it can.
How about mommy made breakfast? You can have cereal tomorrow. Kids only, when kids hear no, it's not saying the kids shouldn't hear no. That's not what I'm saying. But if you made breakfast, all they're going to think about is they're not getting what they want. How about you can have cereal tomorrow. Mommy made breakfast. I made yummy eggs and bacon and whatever else you made. Like, why not accentuate the positive, which is less about them not getting what they're asking for? And keep in mind why she's asking for cereal, because she's hungry. She's hungry, right? Kids are hungry. They want to eat. and you're making breakfast, but you're also filming a vlog.
Shorten and lengthen. So this whole time I've been like saying, "Oh, I need to prop y'all higher or whatever," and I could have literally just been,
The baby is literally talking to her, and she's just walking around ignoring her.
"Baby, you're not getting cereal because there's no milk. Okay, sit down. Mommy's gonna make them. I'm about to wash the grits. We're gonna get this started. Okay, Angel Face. It's gonna be so yummy." But wash my hands and get started. Finally got my robe back, and I ordered some more robes. But what I was saying, send me those some concepts. I wanted to recreate the jean concept, and I think I still may do that unless we do 2 looks. I've been having some photographers reach out to me. I already had a photographer in mind to do the family shoot, but someone else reached out to me and wanted to do a collab. But then I was like, I was gonna just do me some real estate photos with that collaboration. But I don't know. But anyways, I did order everyone, except for myself and Jeremy, because Jeremy can go find his own jean outfit, and then I will order. No, I did order me some jean stuff. I ordered a jean skirt. I didn't like the way that looked. It wasn't given the way it should be given. So I'm gonna have to order something else. And I do have like a bustier jean. Anyways, y'all, we were gonna recreate that because if y'all don't remember that jean look, I'll put the picture right here. Yes, y'all, we're still remodeling the kitchen. For the most part, y'all, it's like so many things have been updated. Y'all can kind of see it like in the background when I'm vlogging, but we are just still so indecisive. So one of the last steps that the contractor was supposed to do, and then come to find out my cousin is a contractor when we were at the barbecue yesterday, and he wants to come do some work. So anyways, but yeah, so me and Babe were so indecisive. The contractor we had that was already doing the kitchen, one of the last things, he had 2 more things left to do in the kitchen, which was repaint the cabinets again, and then one other thing. But we paused because Jeremy was like, he really wanted to just rip all the cabinets out and just start over. But we paid for brand new countertops. So I'm like, do we lose the countertops? Like, how does that work? Because I don't want to lose the countertops. We just paid all this money. We haven't even had it for over a year yet. So I don't know y'all what to do. What's that noise? So yeah, and then the guy was like, "Oh, don't worry about ripping them out. They'll look brand spanking new." And I also wanted to redo the handles, like I wanted the big handles. So we paused, and he keeps messaging me like every week, which is good because he's like on it. But he's like messaging every week, like, "Hey, have you made a decision? Hey, have you made a decision? Hey, have you made a decision?" And I'm just not even gonna rush it because my brain is like, everybody got different meals. The girls are finishing their food. Oh, you're probably not even gonna be able to see food because I'm pretty sure. Yep, you're done. They had scrambled eggs and grits. Babe has omelet and grits. And then I just made me scrambled eggs with pepper and turkey and cheese and grits. So yeah, everybody's
sorry guys.
Piece of fruit. But we paused.
My daughter just came to talk to me for a second. Okay, what is going on here?
Because Jeremy was like, he really wanted to just rip all the cabinets out and just start over.
Oh, kitchen talk. No wonder. It's like I got lost again. So Jeremy is being the Kanye of Camel Toe Road. Remember Kanye had Kim tearing that house apart for 3 or 4 years, and the house looks amazing, but it looks like monastery chic over there in the hills of Calabasas, California. But Kanye and Kim were working on that house for years, but they also have very long, deep pockets and lots of money. These two are worried about a damn kitchen. Now, kitchens are important, but it sounds like this lady wants to sell this house at some point. Why are you worried about it? Why not finish it up, get that green tape off the walls, and just live your life in that house? You know what happens to people? They start doing some finishing touches when they want to sell a house, and it never fails. You sit there and wonder why you didn't do these things sooner so you could have enjoyed the house more, right? Any of you who have the experience of living in a house, you talk about doing things for years. You never do them. You do them right before you sell the house to sell the house. And then you sit back and admire how much you love the house. That's that show, Fix It or Flip It, right? Where the people end up doing like a couple of little quick remodels that cost, let's say under $10,000. And then it's like, oh no, but now we really love the house. Like, why didn't you do that? Okay, you guys follow me, right? So these two are trying to do something ridiculous, but Keisha is so in love with house shopping and doing all these things. She really doesn't care.
But we paid for brand new countertops. So I'm like, do we lose the countertops? Like, how does that work? Because I don't want to lose the countertops. We just paid all this money. We haven't even had it for over a year yet. So I don't know what to do.
To me, I'm like, if you're going to pay for it, like at the end of the day, you could have a whole situation downstairs. You could put up a workstation downstairs. Maybe you could put up, I don't know. I'm sure they could repurpose that stone some kind of way because obviously it's got a big cutout. It could be you could section it in two sections and make a wet bar or something. The stone can be repurposed. I mean, it can be, you can figure something out with it as a whole, or they can take it out and cut it up and repurpose it some type of way. But at any case, number one, it's not our problem. Bougie gang, number two, really doesn't care. And number three, you need to tell that non-working, love to spend your money, tall guy, sperm donor, to have a seat. Okay, would that might be number 3 or number 4? Yeah, tell tall guy to have a seat.
Yeah,
unless you're paying for it, shut up.
Don't worry about ripping them out. They'll look brand new. And I also wanted to redo the handles. Like I wanted the big handles. So we paused, and he keeps messaging me like every week, which is good because he's like on it. But he's like messaging every week, like, "Hey, have you made a decision? Hey, have you made a decision? Hey, have you made a decision?" And I'm just not even.
He's trying to book you in for the time. So you must not be serious. He's going to start taking other customers. That's why you keep losing people.
I'm gonna rush it because my brain is like,
everybody got different meals. The girls are finishing their food. They're probably not even gonna get a spoon food.
It's the same as Love It or List It. Isn't it Fix or Flip It? Girl, maybe that's going to be my show. Fix it or flip it, right? Or isn't it Flip or Flop? Girl, it's something. There's another show though, Fix, Flip or Flop. Flip or I don't know, Love It or List It. I don't know. I know Love It or List It, but I felt like there was another show. But it's like wedding dress shopping. Any of you guys who've ever been wedding dress shopping, unless you're not saying unless you're very disciplined, but it is very easy to get lost in wedding dress shopping because wedding dresses are beautiful. Most of us don't get the opportunity to wear gowns on a regular basis. And wedding dress shopping is fun. It's really, if you're up for trying on lots of dresses, it's amazing, right? But at a certain point, you have to just stop and pick a dress. And or once you pick your dress, you got to just stop. If you've got unlimited money and you want to pick out 2 and 3 gowns and have dress changes and all the things, you could wedding dress shop so much. And then you get confusion as to what you want to wear on that day. It's a lot. And that house shopping can be the same thing. It's like there's always going to be a house to list just when you made a deposit on something and feel like, oh man, should we go look at that one? Oh my God, there's always something better.
I'm pretty sure. Yep, you're done.
There's always something better. I think that's the great debate, right? Even when men are picking and choosing a woman, right? Or you as a woman, maybe you've got a couple guys that like you and you're trying to figure out who you're going to date or who you're going to give the box up to. There's always something better out there. That's why it's called settling down. It's not, don't get caught up on the word settle. It's just resting in a decision, settling, resting, making a decision, resting in that decision, not so much of making concessions and not getting what you really want. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and settle on this, as in you're not really getting what you want, but more so like, I'm going to say what I mean what I say, and this is it, right? There's just always options out here. But the key is picking something and sticking with it. And to me, as a couple in your 30s and you're trying to develop equity in a house, or a woman in your 30s and you got a boyfriend who's not really super duper reliable, girl, I would stay in this house for about 10 years, girl. These girls will be about ready to go to high school before I make a change. I would get my equity and get my coins up, get my account fat, and figure out what I'm doing with my life, and hopefully have a husband at that point who's going to support me, and we're going to be doing this damn thing together, rather than trying to run from pillar to post and put myself in a situation where I have an unreliable partner and 3 and potentially 4 kids. Like, that's way too much, especially when he's got 4 kids and you don't.
Scrambled eggs and grits. Because
Girl, that looks like rice.
then I just made
Didn't that look like cauliflower or something?
scrambled eggs with pepper and turkey and cheese and grits. So yeah,
Those eggs look.
turkey and cheese. I just made me. Yeah, scrambled
Look
eggs
at
and
those grits.
Because
That looks like, it looks like cauliflower mush.
omelet and grits. Then I just made me scrambled eggs with pepper and turkey and cheese and grits. So yeah, everybody's getting something different. You want a piece of fruit? Come on. Put that in the sink. You want this?
Mommy, what is that?
Say yes, please.
Mommy, what is that? Mommy, what is it? What's the apple?
That's not an apple.
What is it?
I don't think it's a plum.
Huh?
Plum.
Some?
Would you like one, Angel?
Yeah. Yummy?
Just sit down and eat it. Say thank you, Mommy.
Okay, Mommy.
You're welcome, Angel.
One.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Girl, I was number 1, go ahead, let's vote. We got 153 votes. This is a bougie gang sis wanted to know, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, someone in the chat said they enjoy a list. Number 2, guys, look. Some of y'all are notification gang. Some of you guys stopped through here because you saw something was going on and you think it might be interesting, okay? And that's awesome. 261 viewers at this moment and 50 likes. There's no shame in my game asking for you guys to hit the thumbs up, but it's like, come on. Okay. The funny thing to me is that YouTube tells me that 75% of the people that watch my channel are subscribed. How is it that 75% of the people that show up to watch these videos are subscribed and the likes aren't liking? I just, it's the numbers don't lie, you know? It's like the people who say they don't watch Jasmine, don't watch Liv, but people from Jasmine and Liv's videos come to my videos. So it's interesting. But yeah, hit the thumbs up. If you don't mind, okay? Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's Saturday morning. And if you enjoy these reactions, let me know. Okay, let me know. And the way, girl, is that Jory? Is she getting ready to pick her nose back there?
Mommy, you cute.
Thank you, baby.
No?
She's funny. Oh my God.
What's her hair?
That hair is getting ready to be toe up.
That's it.
Are they saying that Jeremy is over there in the bed? Oh, okay. Daddy makes an appearance. Okay.
You saw my story when Journey talked about saying, did you get your bracelet and take it to grandma's house? And Johnny gonna talk about, looked at her wrist and talk about, she was like, did you take yours? She's talking about no.
Dad.
And she looked at her wrist like, yes, you did. And then Johnny gonna look at my story. It's so funny.
I put that on her and the girls. Johnny, show them your shirt. What did it say? What's your shirt say? Huh? Huh? I love you who? I love you, Daddy. Dear Dad, I love you. That was close enough. Good job, baby. Dear Daddy, I love you. Come on, Jaya. Girl, we came home. Babe out here cooking on the grill. Let me see. Oh, what he's making. We got chicken, burger, and a hot dog. Okay, listen to Jaya. Everything I do, you can't do that. You just had surgery. Oh, burn my eyes. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know how people be grilling. I remember when we lived in our last apartment. What's this? Our last apartment, and I went up there that one time to go grill. I'm gonna change my clothes, y'all. That's why I said I can't even wear certain things because of my freaking bra. And I'm like,
I'm so sick of hearing about that damn surgical bra. Someone asked in the chat, well, not in the chat, excuse me. Somebody asked in the comments, how long are we going to have to see that bra? And it's been, she got her surgery, it seemed like the last week in May, beginning of June. So I would imagine it's been about 3-4 weeks. She says she's not playing this time with the bra. And good, very good. I think we're probably going to have to see the bra for 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know how many bras she has, and I don't care. Luckily, we don't have to smell it or anything like that. I don't know if she's getting up every day and throwing it in the wash, or she has a couple in rotation. It's not, you know what I'm saying? She might be wearing it for a couple of weeks. Excuse me. I'm sorry, a couple of days. And then throwing it in the wash. Girl, I do not know. I don't know, but she needs to wear the bra because it's important for the healing, right?
Hey, y'all. Good morning. So
Here we go with juicing.
Jaya's here. I'm about to juice. Show y'all what the spread looks like. I'm about to make our turmeric shots for the week. I'll do some elderberry ones since I'm not like a pro juicer.
What is a pro juicer? Can anyone tell me? Did anyone say something about her being a pro juicer? Because, Keisha loves reading those comments and she's very sensitive. Who's grilling? Invisibabe. Yeah, girl. I don't know where the man was. I don't know if he said, you know what? I'm not going to touch the floor. My feet will not touch anything but sheets on this day. Who knows? But it just appeared to be a whole Father's Day vlog to me with no daddy on deck. We heard him a little bit in the bed. Where he ended up, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have no clue.
I want to just take each recipe one step at a time before I be missing some stuff out.
I mean, allegedly on Mother's Day, he ran to the mall and left with no gift and got her car vandalized. So, if we're matching energy, sir, you gonna get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and let's go run to a movie or something. I don't know. But she bought him a whole grill. I don't know if he was grilling or not. It looked like she was grilling. She was checking the food. Girl, it's a mess.
I got oranges. Okay, hold this. Hold it with both hands, Angel. Hold it like a big girl. Thank you.
It's dirty now.
It's okay.
You can't serve it.
Wait a second. She said it's dirty now, Keisha.
I know.
Did it fall?
Okay, hold this.
Did it fall? Because
Hold it like a big girl.
Journey said it's dirty now.
Thank you.
It's dirty now.
It's okay.
You can't serve it. There. I know to do lemon sour.
So you guys, I'm gonna juice the orange and the lemon.
Okay. Piece of orange fell on the floor. Journey said it's dirty now. And Journey put it on the counter, and then she picked up one by one each piece of orange, including the one that fell on the floor. And it's gonna be in the juice. I mean, hey, it's a turmeric shot, right? So I don't know. If we were going to write a manual on pro juicing, I think part of it would be if something falls on the floor, run it to the sink. I think that that would have been a great opportunity to let Journey play in some water and say, "Hey, boo boo, go on, turn around, go over to the sink. Let me turn on the water for you, and then play with this piece of orange and rinse it off for mommy so I can put it in the juicer." So, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. So last video, saliva in the juice, and now dirt, crumbs, mites, microscopic bugs, God only knows, in the turmeric shots. Very nice. Nice. Good. Excellent. 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 It's okay.
I'm gonna juice it.
Mommy, that's
while I'm
dirty
putting this
now.
part in the blender.
That's okay.
It's trash. I'm gonna juice.
Wait, is she saying
this
that?
part
Hold on.
into the blender because I'm gonna have to blend in the spices.
Lemon sour.
So you guys, I'm gonna juice the orange and the lemon into the blender. I'm gonna juice it. While we put in this part in the blender, the rest of it is trash. I'm gonna juice this part in.
So I don't know if that piece made it in there. It wouldn't surprise me if it made it in there. Just all you gotta do is you don't have to throw away something because it falls on the floor. You rinse it off. If you drop something that's porous and really can't, like if I dropped a ground meat hamburger on the floor, I mean there's no real way to wash ground meat. That's unfortunate, but that would almost be waste. Or I'm gonna be honest, that would be something if I'm using a cast iron skillet, I could go ahead and cook it and keep it for the dogs. But if you have like a steak or something, yeah, you can definitely rinse off a piece of steak. But when you have animals in the house, wear shoes in the house, even just you don't know what's on a floor. Floors are floors, so we walk on them for a reason. So I don't know, girl. Everybody's household is different, but like I said, if I had a hamburger patty, I may cook it and give it to the dogs, mix it up in their food because hell, they eat off the floor anyway. But at the end of the day, um, an orange, I think, could be rinsed off. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would definitely rinse it off, or submerge it in in something and make sure it's very clean. But just to throw it back in, I don't know. Sis is different.
To the blender because I'm gonna have to blend in the spices. I'm trying to think if I think I'm gonna just put the garlic in here too to add a little bit of that consistency.
I don't know. It could be for skin. Turmeric has lots of health advantages.
Press on. Press off. Press off. Good, baby.
Mommy, that's lemon.
That was oranges. Now we're gonna do lemon.
I can do it. Mommy.
I'm going to be honest. I think that Keisha strikes me as one of these people who finds something fun for a moment and nothing ever seems to be like consistently incorporated. It's kind of like trying something and then moving on and always trying something new, right? She bought the grill and her and Sandy put it together. Keisha never misses an opportunity to show Jeremy doing something constructive.
With the other one going, Mommy, with the other one going is hot sale. I want to do one too.
George, you licking.
I want to do one.
Good job. Okay, come over here and put it in. Okay, y'all, everything is in there now. I'm confident. Let's see how this goes. Let's turn it down to the lowest. So this what it's gonna look like, y'all. I'll interchange them out. Next week I'm gonna do like an elderberry one. I don't know how to taste, y'all. I want it to be kind of chilled. This is caramel.
Girl.
I
mean, it's a cute idea.
So yeah, this is what we're gonna do, y'all. Juicing this time. I'm about to make some breakfast, y'all. I've been doing this stuff since I woke up. Hey, y'all.
And it's like, why? I mean, I know that, look, me personally, you guys know how I feel. All those oranges, you could have cut 2 oranges, gave each girl 2 and 3 pieces, some walnuts and a nice couple pieces of cheddar cheese. You went to Sam's, that good big brick of white cheddar, and that would have been a whole snack for little girls, for little kids rather. They don't need all that juice. Maybe for you fuddy-duddy adults over there, maybe y'all need it, but you could have cut up those nice oranges into some pieces, gave them, again, like I said, some nuts and some cheese and even some crackers with a little bit of strawberry jam or something on it. And that would have been a very cute little mid-morning snack or mid-afternoon snack. And that's it. Cheese, crackers, a little bit of orange or apricot marmalade. I mean, I might be sounding like it's an old lady snack, but I'm telling you, it's good. And some walnuts or some pecans and some orange, some pieces of orange or some pieces of apple and some caramel or something. That's a good snack. That's a good snack to me. And it's been a good snack to me for a long time. Definitely apples with peanut butter.
So I'm outside of Popeyes. Y'all.
So you sitting up there juicing, doing turmeric and orange and all this stuff and lemon slices, but now you're over to Popeyes. Make it make sense, okay?
This is crazy because I went through the drive-through, literally got to the speaker. My coach for real estate calls me, and I'm like, she's telling me something so big, so I didn't want to like stop her and like order some chicken. So I just was like, you know what, I could just go through, but it's like literally.
Sis, excuse me for a second. I got my girls in the car. I'll have a 8-piece box with beans and rice and macaroni and cheese, please. And can you put honey on the biscuits? Thank you. I mean, why fake it out here? And if this is Father's Day, how are you calling me on Sunday and assuming that I'm not with my kids and my man or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is still in theory Father's Day, like as moms, when your jobs are calling you, if you're pretending to be working and not working, that's a whole nother story, right? Any of you guys who work remote and you just got caught up in the middle of not doing what you're supposed to be doing in the time block. But if you are on your own time, you got to teach people how valuable your time is. And when people are calling you during non-traditional work hours, it is okay to tell someone that you're in the middle of something and that you will call them back, let it go to voicemail, or put them on hold while you handle your business. I mean, pretending that you're always available and you are a wife and mother is going to be training people that you put other stuff with a higher importance than handling your family at that moment. And it's going to be very stressful to be able to maintain that. Okay. It is okay to tell people I'm with my kids or I'm in the middle of doing something. Do you mind holding for a minute, or I'll give you a call back in 5 minutes? Pretending is not healthy for people who work remote. I'm telling you, don't do it, because eventually it's like people are going to think you're always available. And when you're not always available, trust me, the Karens get a radar on that immediately, and then it becomes a problem. Okay. Even when you work for yourself, there's always a Karen in the midst. Okay.
Backed up.
See your nails.
Boom, girl.
Can I see your nails? Mommy, look at our nails.
I see, girl. TT
The girls always want their nails done. Look at them. Oh my God. So cute.
did it. So, anyways, so
Why'd TT have to do their nails? Why couldn't you do their nails?
yes, I'm like, okay, so I get to the window and they're like,
Mommy, no.
oh, you didn't order? Like, that's who, you know, we were saying hello, you weren't responding, and they were like, what were you doing? At first I was gonna lie and say, I didn't hear nothing. Did I just, so I can, you know, they can't prove that I heard them, but
Girl, all they got to do is run back this video. So you're saying it's okay to lie and treat the people at Popeyes a certain type of way. It's okay to play people for dummies because they can't prove that you said that you didn't hear into the microphone, rather than just, I'm sorry, I was on the phone and I didn't want y'all to hear my conversation or vice versa, so I just moved up. Like, it's the manipulation and filming how to lie for me, on how to still get your way, tell a lie, and try to make everybody happy. I'm telling you, women, that's a very dangerous habit. Trying to make everything okay. Understand, in life, everything is not going to be okay, and lying your way around it or to it or from it is not a good habit. Shit just doesn't always go right. Okay. Drive around one more time. Be considerate to the people who actually were ready to place their order, or don't allow your daughters to overhear you figuring out how to get what you want, but still telling a story.
I was like, let me just be honest. But they're like, since you're beautiful, we're gonna let you go ahead and place your order right here. Y'all, when I tell you,
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Girl, stop it.
we ain't even had no chicken if they would have told me to get out this line, because it was already like, we've been in this. It's 7 o'clock. They got out of practice at what time? You get out of practice? 6, and we're close by Popeyes for their practice. Like, this is literally ridiculous. And they told me to come wait right here for my meal, so we're waiting. And I ordered a large. Well, I only ordered chicken because we had sides, and I haven't defrosted anything. I was in the office all day long. I had to go present today for work. I did great. So I love presenting. So I want to go present, and then after I stayed in.
Girl, why don't you love closing? Closing is good. That's what you should, girl. You should learn how to love closing a deal. That's what's good. That's what's interesting to me.
In the office,
girl,
to
check.
Take care of some business. So work related, obviously. So yeah, I didn't get out the office till 4, came home, the girls got cheer at 5. So I was like, really, this like my first time really for sure, like for real being out physically in the office. I share office with 2 other people, and we were all in there, so we were all talking, but it went great, y'all.
I share physically. Okay. Sis, we already know because we peeped your office. Sis said you're never there. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be at your office, girl. So,
oh, there they go. Yeah, 12 piece with the fries. Thank you. Finally.
Mom, finally. Now, can I have our sides?
No, mommy, this is for mommy.
Why?
Good.
she said, can we have our sides? Can we have our food, please?
Y'all don't even need to be eating this. We're on a healthy streak. Y'all about to start school. Y'all in cheer. Y'all, they are doing so good with cheer. Like, okay, baby, you're gonna get some chicken. I had to order extra chicken because they already had a protein with their meal, but then they heard me saying I'm going to Popeyes, and I already know how.
Word on the street is that some people who come to this chat from time to time, who have family in that area, who may or may not be, girl, it's the freeze frame, who may or may not have an association with that cheer club, that I'm gonna just say it like this. I don't know if that family is still enrolled in that. I don't know. Don't get me, because I don't know enough about it. But that's just the word on the street. I don't know
how they gonna act. They eat chicken better than me, so why would I even deprive them when I already know I'm gonna have plenty of meat left on the bone, and they ain't gonna have nothing. My girls just like,
I don't know. Somebody did.
How hard is it to go and get some breading flour and some seasoning and some Ziploc bags and pour some oil in your fry daddy and make fresh chicken at home? Chicken, I mean, Popeyes is good, no lie. And so is Bojangles, anybody who knows Bojangles, okay? But girl, chicken at home, oh my god, it's a whole different level.
Me was like, "Girl, why your girls eat better than you?" And I eat good. It's the crazy part about it. I eat a lot, but as far as like
What did he
meats,
say? He said, "Why
they
your
definitely
girls
eat
eat
meats
better than
better than
you?"
me. A protein with their meal, but then they heard me saying I'm going to Popeyes, and I already know how they're gonna act. They eat chicken better than me, so why would I even deprive them when I already know I'm gonna have plenty of meat left on the bone, and they ain't gonna have nothing? They just
She just prides herself in eating nothing. You know, there's women who are, I mean, look, I'm not going to make it like a racial kind of thing, but you know, there are some women who love to eat like a bird. They want to stay, and I've really only seen this in one or two communities. Um, you know, I don't know. I feel like we're in the black community, men kind of celebrate some thickness and ampleness, and I feel like that's crossing into other communities. um but you know, in the Caucasian community, I feel like some of the men really like their women very trim and slim, even kind of threaten, well, the relationship will be over if you're not slim and trim. I feel like Keisha is, you know, she, I don't know what happened, but sis seems to have that type of mindset. She's the type that no matter how much she says she wants to be 105 or whatever she wants to be, she likes being like 99 or less. You know what I mean? I feel like she feels like it's a flex to be small and very trim. And look, anybody, you should be proud of whatever you got, right? And happy with whatever you got. But it is not a flex to run around talking about I'm 99 pounds. Nobody cares. Somebody who is a specific size, you're the size you are because that's the size you need to be. And somebody else, it's not flexing on people like almost braggadociously, wanting to drop that you're not, like, nobody really should care about that. 95 pounds is appropriate for a person who carries 95 pounds, and 195 pounds is good for someone who appropriately, if you're damn near a foot taller than Keisha, if you're 5'10" and she's 4'10", it's okay to be 95 pounds and 195 pounds, right? So I don't understand why there's always a dialogue around how little she eats. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me, how she thinks it's cute to always talk about that she always has food left over. It's just, okay, you don't eat a lot and your kids eat more than you. Welcome to motherhood. Like, a lot of us are mystified how much our kids can eat, okay?
my girls just like, I don't know. Somebody DM me was like, "Girl, why your girls eat better than you?" And I eat good. It's the crazy part about it. I eat a lot.
Who is DMing you talking about your eating habits? See, that's a troll.
But as far as like meats, they definitely eat meats better than me. For sure.
Why is it a better versus not better? See, that's weird. Like, when you're sitting with your therapist, you need to understand why your kids having a healthy eating habit, you classify as better or worse. As long as you're getting your protein in, that's all you need to be concerned about. Like, you need to stop looking like some of these women I find on this internet are so competitive, not only with other women, but with themselves, rather than being proud of what they do and speaking from, maybe you're a natural, you know, maybe you're, look, sometimes, like, for instance, I was Tabitha Brown, I was watching something with Tab the other day. She was talking to Shannon Sharp, right? And she always has had kind of a little bit of an allergy to milk, right? And natural, you know, through life circumstances she ended up going vegan, right? But her entire life she's had somewhat of an aversion to animal products, right? So her body was telling her for a long time she had some sort of an allergy or an aversion or whatever to animal products. It's not a better or this or that. It's what works for you and what your body says. versus not. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that her kids need protein, they're growing. Maybe you've grown all you need. Maybe you don't need animal products. Maybe animal products are not for you. This chick may even have Crohn's or something. She's always talking about stomach problems, gluten intolerance. Maybe you need to be gluten free like damn Raven. Raven was having all kinds of problems, and Raven is gluten free and vegetarian. I don't know that she's vegan, but she's vegetarian. Okay, it's not a better versus this or that. Like people, like I'm not going to down someone for the way they eat, but at the end of the day, like it's just the dialogue around what's better and what's not better. Like if that's how you want to eat, sis, so the person who said the kids could have some sort of trauma around eating because of her dialogue around it. I do like, okay, I hear you because her dialogue is very negative. You know what I'm saying? And the observations, you know what I mean? Like it's the same as when you get all the family together and people want to talk about who's got thick thighs and ooh, she got a shape already. She's 7 or ooh, she must have seen something. You know how families get together and talk when all the kids are together and who's cute, who's this, who's fast, who's got girl, look at that body already. It's just the observations, y'all. Can we like shut that? You know what I'm saying? Like to me, sometimes I don't even like to subject um look, at the end of the day, it's not a good thing to put your too much of that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what kids are going to do. Girl, you could have kids who love carnivore's delight and can eat you under the table, but they're still very slim. So I don't know. This woman has very negative dialogue around food and I do hear it. It's low key negative.
Hands down. I actually slick. I've told y'all this before. It's so weird because I slick don't even like meat because I always.
You don't like meat, but you eat it anyway. Why? If you don't like meat, why are you eating it? You know what I mean? Like that's weird to me. If you don't like meat, don't eat it.
Think about it in the back of my mind, like what I'm eating, and it grosses me out. But then when I think about not having, meat with my meal, that also, because I'm like, what? My meal's incomplete. Like, how can I do this? I've tried the vegan thing.
People confuse vegan and vegetarian. It's two different things. It's two different things. They're similar, but not. Vegan to me is almost like almost like a spiritual practice on top of a food diet. But vegan is very, very, very different from being a vegetarian or not a meat eater. Maybe you're a pescatarian. And there's so many levels to this food thing. Um, like, girl, it's weird.
I haven't tried the vegetarian thing, but I have tried vegan.
You've tried. So is that just the dumbest thing you've ever heard? I've never tried vegetarian, but I've tried vegan. See, she doesn't know what she's talking about because if you've been vegan, you've been vegetarian. Vegan is vegetarian, next level vegetarian. Okay. So sis is not smart. Sis is not smart. Okay. Anyone in the chat who wants to correct me, vegan is next level vegetarian because basically you're eating all plant, okay? Vegan is all plant, no dairy, okay? So if you've been all plant, no dairy, you've been vegetarian, okay? But you incorporated no dairy, no animal products, none of that, okay? How can you say I've never tried vegetarian, but I've tried vegan? You don't know what it means, sis. That's girl. You need to look like these people who get on here and start talking about stuff. Like I'm the first to admit, like, guys, I don't really know enough about that. Let me look it up. I might be Googling something while we're talking because I don't have to be perfect out here. And I'll admit when I don't know something. But at the end of the day, come on. People love throwing around vegan because it's like sexy, it's cool, and people are interested in doing something extreme. But people need to understand what vegan is versus vegetarian, and it's two different things. it's vegan is next level vegetarian. That's the best way that I can describe it. Okay.
And it just didn't work out.
Hey y'all. So good morning.
No.
Say
she's
good
doing
morning.
Jory's first.
No animal products, period. Some vegans are even against leather. Like it goes really deep. It's a whole lifestyle. It's no fur, it's no leather shoes, it's nothing, it's no animal products whatsoever. So you're like all cotton, you're wearing them damn Toms, the little Tom shoes or whatever, the vegan leather. It's a whole, like, not every vegan is that way, but some vegans are, and it can be a lifestyle. It's very spiritual. You have, many religions that are revolving around veganism, like the Hindus, some Buddhists, all of those things. Girl, we have neighbors that are Orthodox in their religion and very strict vegan, very, very strict vegan. Okay. As it pertains to really like their religion. It's not even like a joke. They don't play with that. Right. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, girl, Keisha, understand what vegan is versus vegetarian. Like, sis.
About the juice. Okay. So we did the shots.
Girl, this
you guys.
juicing
We did the
thing.
turmeric shots.
How much time do we give this juicing thing? Will it be over by next week? Like when is the juicing going to end? Okay. Juicing is going to end. I would say we're going to stop seeing juicing in about a week. What do you guys think?
Now we're back in the kitchen with the toddlers. Y'all, Ma, they go.
Are they really toddlers? They're called preschoolers, boo-boo. You don't have toddlers. Those are preschoolers. Jory is barely a toddler. Is she 3 yet? Jory will be 3. Oh, her and my daughter have the same birthday. Jory will be 3, right? So Jory is 3, and then the other ones are 4 or whatever they're going to be, getting ready to go to school. You got 2 preschoolers and one, I forget. I don't think she's a toddler. She might be preschool now. I think definitely by her birthday, sis is preschool. The big 2, those are not toddlers, honey. Those are preschool.
Somebody gonna
They
leave a comment
considered a
talking
baby
about when
shark.
Jaya spit in the thing. You was looking at me because you wanted me to get on her. I'm like, no, my mom was not saying that because she wanted me to get on her. First of all, my mama can get on her dang on stuff if she wants to. We already got on Jaya, and like I tell y'all, Ma, somebody gonna leave a comment talking about something when Jaya spit in the thing. You was looking at me because you wanted me to get on her. I'm like, no, my mom was not saying that because she wanted me to get on.
Was she over here in the bushes? Keisha, stay out these damn bushes. And if you're here, you better hit the like button, sis, because stop using my content for I know I use your content, but sis, like if you're gonna use our content, if you're gonna quote Bougie Gang, give the proper quotes, honey. Okay. I doubt anybody went to your comments and typed that. You heard that over here. That's a whole lie. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to give you, that was a whole lie.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I mean, the thing with Miss Sandra waiting for you, she was looking for you to step up as a mother. But what you did, so hear me. Hear me very clearly. She was looking at you as the mother because she's your mother. So she was looking at you as the mother to the mother. Like, what you gonna do? And you laughed. You laughed. You thought it was funny.
On her. First of all, my mama can get on her dang on stuff if she wants to.
We know she can. Can you look at that little desk? Why did she turn a desk into a dining room table? That desk doesn't even take up like half of the carpet. Like she can't, it's not even centered on the carpet because she got them little pub chairs and a piano and a damn piano bench. Like, ma'am.
We already got on Jaya, and like I tell y'all, we don't have to discipline
on the camera. We don't have to get on our kids on the camera. Jai know better, don't you?
You didn't have to not edit out your kids spitting into juice. How about that? Just like you didn't have to show us that you dropped fruit on the floor and threw it right into the juicer.
Know better. Don't you know better? Yes, ma'am. You know not to do that. And she wasn't intentionally trying to like spit on a human being or be rude. She was having a
Okay, Keisha, this is what I'm going to say. Let's remember this conversation, guys, in about 6 months when hold on, do I have any sound effects over here? Hold on a second. Girl, when girl, I wish I had the sound effect. Okay, wait just a second, let me find it. Just remember this in 6 months when the phone's ringing and girl, that's a whole nother sound effect right there. Damn, I was trying to find the phone. Anyway, girl, and they're calling and they're saying, hello, Mrs. Anderson? Hello? Yes, hi, can I help you? What can I do for you? I'm in the business. I'm selling a house right now. What can I help you? Mrs. Anderson, I just want to let you know that the girls are in the office. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God, let me call Jeremy. Let me call him to get him to the house, right? What's going on? Okay. They were spitting out their food at the table, and we told them to stop. But they just they just laughed. They thought it was funny. Is that really a problem? Why are y'all calling me during my work day? Why are y'all calling me during my work day? Do you not know that I am Atlanta's busiest real estate agent? Hello? Can I help you? Miss Anderson, hello? Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? I'm in the middle of selling a house right now. Ma'am, you can't keep hanging up on us. Ma'am, okay, we're just going to go ahead and put that in their folder. We just wanted to let you know we got to control the spitting. Okay, spitting is not a joke, and we're not playing with that over here at Day Drop Academy. Okay, we're just not. Okay.
Reaction as a toddler. So there's certain ways you discipline someone for certain situations, but in our household, Jory, don't knock that over, Angel. When we see there is intentional disrespectful behavior, then there's an appropriate time to discipline, and then there's a certain way. If there's something like as a toddler they're going to do because they're
so that's where the toddler conversation came up. Sis, at the end of the day, it's never too early to teach manners to children. And when they're walking into the school and they don't know the difference with spitting and playing and joking because it's a joke over to your house, girl, just wait till they start calling and documenting. Because once they send a note, it's documented. And then when they ask you to come in and have a sit down because they think it's funny because they're being taught that it can be a joke. Look, nothing with the kids are innocent. It's up to you as the parent to let them know that that is not something that you do. If you need to spit or something is not what you like, you need to get a napkin or you need to go over to a sink. You do not spit into food. That's it. And that's all. The comment about you and your mother, because you like to stand by and allow your mom to do the mothering, why I don't know. That's your business, sis. Like, I'm just watching the videos. But I truly doubt someone went to your comments and commented that. Conversation happened over here. You didn't like it. Too bad. We are a bunch of grown women and mothers talking about who presents themselves to be a grown mother on this YouTube and a video, and we're discussing it in our collective. This doesn't have anything. This conversation this has nothing to do with you. We're just talking about it, and it seems like it's about you because, sis, it's revolving around your video. But yeah, don't take it personal, sis. At the end of the day, me personally, that's not going to happen. Spitting is for sinks, toilets, and places where that type of behavior is okay. All right? The kitchen is not one of them. If you're okay with kids spitting on accident into stuff, into food that you're cooking, girl, that's your business, okay? It's still nasty.
our kids maybe no ma'am, mommy's gonna cut it.
and there are certain things they're going to do, then there's a discipline on the way. At that moment, I reprimanded her and told her,
Girl, this is the woman who wrote a book on parenting. Like, at the end of the day, you wrote a damn book on parenting. You never talk about it. You're not trying to sell it. You don't discuss it. I don't know if anybody even has that book, but I would love to see what this book. I mean, did she use Chat GPT to write that book for her? How did this woman, who was barely a parent at the time that she wrote a parenting book, write a parenting book? I would love to know what is in that damn book.
not to do that. And then afterwards, I let her know we don't spit when we don't like the taste of something, or if you spit, you do it into a napkin. Like, we have those type of conversations. So fall back.
I truly doubt that happened. And we have open dialogue conversations, and we'll talk about whatever the hell we want to over here.
We good, but
they did. Oh, excuse me. So, Fran, someone did say something in her comments. See, I don't go read her comments much. They did say something in her comments. I saw it and went back to look again, and she had deleted it. Okay.
Sure not, because my mama looking for me to go do nothing, because my mama will discipline if she see fit.
Yeah, but that's really not her place as the grandmother. It is her place to look, conversation, right? Sidestep. If you are in a situation at your home and your kids are engaging in a behavior that's not appropriate and the mother is there, the grandmother is very much appropriate by looking at the mother and looking at her like, what you gonna do? It is not grandma's place to put her mom cap on and discipline kids while the mother is present. Of course, if there's an opportunity and it just happens, it happens. But clearly, your mother immediately looked at you when Jaya did what she did, because that was your moment to educate your child, not your mother's co parenting moment. That was your moment as a mother. And it was obvious to all the mothers. Period.
Regardless of standing right there, not standing right there. I'm trying inside, but y'all, so we are juicing oranges and pineapples. Juicing.
Keisha doesn't like people discussing anything that goes on with her kids, but you put up this type of content and mommies are going to talk about it. At the end of the day, ain't nobody looking in your windows trying to figure out what's going on. This is what you posted. And there's communities of people out here that discuss mommy channels. And if you don't like it, then maybe change your genre. Go be real estate bae. I don't know what to tell you, boo-boo, but this is the conversation today based off of what you're putting out. Tomorrow, if you're over there trying on jeans for half an hour, then we're going to talk about the best jeans to buy. Okay. We're going to talk about wherever the wind blows. Okay. You don't want people talking about your parenting, what you got going on. Don't show your kids in a bad light spitting into juice.
It's not for the weak. Somebody also sent me, or told me, or recommended to me rather. I know it's crazy, but somebody recommended to me some, yes, you're gonna juice it. Mommy gotta peel all the oranges. But someone recommended to me this like really, really nice juicer. And I have done research. Y'all know me, I'm a research queen. I did do some research on like juicing and like slow juicing. I found out about slow juicing and all that. I didn't know anything about it. But Babe was the one who surprised me with this juicer because I had been talking about it, and he bought this.
I thought you said Mama Pastel bought that juicer. Isn't that what she said, y'all? I thought they said Mama Pastel gave them that juicer as a what is it called? A housewarming gift. Okay. What?
Like a few months ago. So now I'm peeling all the orange slices off. You think we should make
I thought she said Mama Pastel bought that.
George, what are you doing?
Remember when they were sick with those nasty colds last year? And she said Mama Pastel, when all the people were giving her housewarming gifts, and she had that fake housewarming party. She can't keep up with her lies. Okay. Keisha wants girl so she can have something to drag. I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. The kids are innocent. You know what I'm saying? The kids don't know any better until they're taught to do better. And clearly that we don't see that right now. The children are innocent, period. So at the end of the day, this all lies on the adults in the house, and that's it, in my opinion. So, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Both of them are heavy.
Are y'all ready? Get ready for the revolution. And congrats to my sis Khadijah. She gave birth to her baby boy. She did all natural. She did it with her a doula.
Yeah, that's what she said, girl. That's about like y'all. Jasmine sat up there, which I got the clip of it. I'm gonna have to do. I've isolated a bunch of clips. I need to either do a video, something about. But sis, the other day, sis was over there talking, like just running her mouth, and someone asked her where her man was, why they wanted to know. I don't know, who cares? But they were asking, right? And she's so programmed to saying Chris is at work, honey. That was so funny to me when she said Chris was at work, and then she said no. Hold on, where is it, girl? I wish I could find it. Anyway, girl, Chris was over there at damn oh god, did I even save it? Okay, we'll talk about that later, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Those of you guys who know. Someone asked her where Chris was, and she said he's at work. And then she goes, no, he's not at work. He's actually out looking for a job. And then someone said something, and she's like, I don't know. Like, it was just kind of like, she's so programmed to saying one thing, but it really was another thing. I'm going to find it.
Which I'm so terrified to do vaginal after I've done C-section so much. Because they said this Khadijah, she gave birth to her baby boy. She did all natural. She did it with her a doula. Which I'm so terrified to do vaginal after I've done C-section so much. Because they say after you do one C-section, you can't do vaginal. But I already knew that was a lot anyways, because my mom, she had my sister with C-section, and me and my brother were both vaginal. But
right there.
huh?
I said, yeah, that's a lot.
But I've done 2 C-sections, so I'm like, I'm nervous to even try to do some C-section. I mean, to try to do vaginal for our next baby. Ooh, if we have a next baby. It was not guaranteed. We both are, like Jeremy for sure definitely wants another child. And I'm not opposed to it. Like, I don't mind having another baby. Not right now, at least, but I'm not opposed to it. But body-wise, like, after I got my boobs done for this last time, first, and they're amazing. I got to show y'all, well, Mama show you the pictures. Because I did like a boob, and then what did they say you can do? Like, boil orange peels and like get an aroma. But what did they?
No, you can actually take orange peels, twist them, and get the oil out of them, and you can use that on your face, sis. Okay, you can actually make yourself. You can slow steam them too, and get the essence out of them, and you can use that on your face. It's a very good treatment for vitamin C. Okay, it can be a vitamin C treatment. Okay.
They say, look it up real quick, Ma. Let's try it. They say vanilla extract and orange peel. Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're so natural over here, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Once you take some of that vodka or rum or Tito's or whatever you got that Jeremy got sitting around, go get yourself some vanilla beans and make yourself some real vanilla extract. How about that? Why don't you go and get some bottles and let that sit for 6 months and make yourself some real deal vanilla extract, okay? Since you want to be natural.
That thing hit his chin.
I know, he probably Jeremy. I should have filmed his reaction, y'all, because I had the turmeric yesterday, and y'all.
Girl, Jeremy is in the wind. Jeremy is, what do he call? He called his little vehicle. He said it's a little slider. He's out there in the slider. He's out there, girl. He's out there sliding, slipping and sliding.
That's my turmeric shot yesterday, and ooh, it was all natural, so I finished it down. But y'all, that thing was not for the weak.
How'd she say breast? She said breasts. My breast implants. Why can't she say breast? Did she say I need a breast augmentation? Did she leave off the S? Did she leave off the bre? Is it bre or breasts? Of course, she would have another child. Girl, the man is not even taking care of his son fully, but you're like, who sits there and considers having another baby when you guys got kids? Well, you are with a man who's got a kid out there that he's not even taking care of. Like, make it make sense. That's just dumb. In 2023, um, unless, like I said, unless you just want to have your own kids, what is the point in sitting around having more children and putting more on someone that they clearly can't handle just because you want a pack of children that have your face and his face on them? Why would you do that? Why? It's just the culture of I can do anything. I'm a girl. I can do anything. I can even have my own family, raise all my own kids, do everything, and you can just go and just lay around and do nothing. Like, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's really unfortunate for these kids today who have moms who are tap dancing, popping, locking, dropping everything, and then you know having a dad who's not doing nothing, just sitting around playing Call of Duty, or doesn't even provide a paycheck, doesn't do anything. I mean, tired. It's tired. And then we see all this nonsense happening on Facebook and TikTok because at a certain point, sometimes these women wake up and realize like, "Oh shit, I'm tired. And I got to do this." But then you've babied someone or you've allowed someone to kind of use up the best of you, then they move on, and then there was someone else who they all of a sudden want to like be in their full potential. When they come into their full masculinity, let's look at Olivia for instance, right? So Olivia's over there going to work at Sprouts and grocery stores and this, that, and the other thing. Gerard was going to school, trying to get his certifications, all of these things. Is when I came into the picture, I always saw him working. Let her tell it. She was, covering things at a certain point, right? When I came into the picture, started watching that channel, This Lives Life, the man who became her husband, her baby father of the first three kids, he was always working. But according to her, she was doing everything. That's your fucking problem. Okay. When he decided, I guess, when it was time for him to do what he needed to do or got his certifications to where he could get a better job and handle business, that's when I started watching the program. Okay. And then now that he is even older and now has full custody of these children, you want to down him and try and go way back down memory lane when you set up things to where you want to make the man look bad because you just kind of allowed, like, when you started having kids with the man, you should have set the expectation. When you had baby number one, why did you have baby number two and baby number three to only down him in the future for not doing certain things? Like, I don't understand the mentality of someone who's going to give up all these children and then you're going to bash somebody for doing what they were doing and are doing, right? And then now that it's over and they're doing it for someone else, now you're mad, but you never asked for it. You loved it when they were home. Some of these women low key want their man unemployed because they want all that time, they want all that FaceTime, they want all that control. Girl, bye. You're not going to have a man being in his full potential and feeling good about himself and his family unless he is providing, professing, and protecting his family. And the way you do all of that is through earning a income and handling your household. Okay? So she can sit up here and be happy all she wants that, she got whatever she got going on over there. but eventually you get tired. You get tired, and then it becomes a problem.
And I just made Babe take his because he kept saying, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna take it. I said, no, take it right here in front of me. But he gonna feel good though. And we're doing all this natural juicing.
Nobody cares.
You're so pretty, Journey. Jaya, you're so pretty. Jory, you're so pretty.
You know what? There's more to life. Like, to me, you want to speak positivity over your kids. Why don't you start off with you're so smart?
You're welcome. Hi, I'm pretty. Thank you, Journey. Thank you, Jaya.
You're a good big sister. You're an excellent daughter. I love being your mommy. These weirdos that just love to teach looks and all of these things, you end up with something like this. Where's this weirdo? You end up with a weirdo like this who thinks that your body, your looks, your skin color, your sex organs are the most important thing. And you end up in institutional type housing, broke, bad credit, no assets, nothing of value, and asking people for handouts, hand ups, and assistance. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop as women teaching art. Like, everyone's beautiful in their own way. Start instilling, wow, you're a scientist. Oh my gosh, you're so talented. You're a good reader. Aren't you kind? You make me so happy. All of those things. You're a good cook.
Thank you, George. Just everybody on. Hey, we might as well do the whole thing. Do all them oranges. So y'all, I'm gonna come back. I'm just peeling all the oranges right now. I guess I'll come back. What kind of my paper towel? I just bought the paper towel. Y'all, my lips are feeling better. Someone had left a comment and said my lips could have been going through it because I had surgery. But every time I've had surgery, I've never had issues with my lips. So that stuff that I use, that new what was it called? Neosporin rapid relief for like not.
I've never seen someone have so much problems with their lips who's not messing with their lips. What is wrong with your mouth, sis? If you're not doing filler treatments and things like that, what is wrong with your mouth? Why is your mouth a problem? Okay. Why is it a problem? Maybe you need to just use some antiseptic toners, like some Neutrogena antiseptic, and keep your face clean and keep those ratchet nails off your face. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you keep your face clean and your hands clean and don't touch your face, maybe it'll be okay.
Not chapped lips, but I gotta look at the actual. No, I didn't damn messed up the paper, so I don't even remember what it said. But it's like to help repair your lips. Like, it actually has helped, because y'all, it was like all. Y'all gonna see from over here because I got.
Hold on a second. Look at her mouth. I think sis got some fillers. Look at that. Look how little that top lip is. And then I think she's coming up with some excuses as to why her girl, look at that lip. Stop it. Keisha, you done got some fillers. You got something. That mouth is very puny. Okay. Now all of a sudden the lips are full. Okay. Would you stop playing with the people? We don't care. Okay. We don't care at all.
I'm gonna lift it y'all up and y'all can see better. Oh, I'm gonna lift it y'all up.
Girl, the kids were back there fighting. Okay. Hold on.
But every time I've had surgery, I've never had issues with my lips. So that's
how in the world are your lips lipping like that and you had disappearing lip syndrome? Okay, girl. Smart. Like, just, like, I don't agree with the people like, you crazy, all that kind of stuff. Like when Hannah called Jasmine's daughter crazy. Don't do that. Instead of saying you crazy, she could have said, just try it. It's delicious. It tastes like this, that, and the third. Instead of saying certain things, there's people out here who are very sensitive to comments that, they'll say silly, to me, it's silly things like, well, I heard it so long and I've heard it all my life. I just said, well, I may as well do it. Okay. You know what I mean? So sometimes there are people out here that they'll use it as an excuse because they've heard you say it so much that, that's what they think it is. So you think she's trying to be Peyton this week? She can't. It's okay. Like, yeah. Okay. Um, let's see. She needs a prescription from the doctor. She's having an outbreak. I mean, there are people who are prone to uh blisters and things like that. Plus, she had cystic acne previously. I don't know what cyst problem is. Um, that's not the lips that we've seen. We know she did get her lips done by that British lady. Didn't we she went to that clinic what, like 6 months, 9 months ago, went to her friend's clinic, and the lady from England, there was like a whole crew of people came and did her lips. So we know that she'd gotten fillers previously, but it just looks like something happened.
Stuff that I used that what was it called? Neosporin rapid relief for like not chapped lips, but I gotta look at the actual not in damn
For yuck mouth? Was it Neosporin rapid relief for yuck mouth?
messed up the paper, so I don't even remember what it said. But it's for like to help repair your lips. Like it actually has helped, cause y'all, it was like all y'all gonna see from over here because I gotta lift it y'all up.
Girl, she just look at this like, I'm not even gonna, please don't even like, girl, don't even talk about it. But it's a setup for her to want to say people are talking about. Girl, it's the filming for me. I'm not even gonna blame kids for doing what kids do, but it's the filming for me.
Y'all can see better. Oh, so that's the juicer. And then,
Okay.
so these are the bottles.
Now they're hugging.
I got these glass bottles like this, but I want it to be pineapple.
Okay, it's just too much.
So I'm burning the orange peels.
Like, ma'am.
On the stove, and I'm gonna get some vanilla and
You know what would help is in the morning getting kids up, get them out of bed, give them some pajama time, but everybody get in the bathtub or the shower, get some little leggings and t-shirts on, and get out of damn pajamas all day. It's just the pajama lifestyle for me. Like, when is it time to put on some clothes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, even if you just put on a tracksuit or just change your clothes, pajama day is good every now and again. Like today's Saturday, pajama day for a bit, and then you put on a tracksuit or you put on some leggings and a t-shirt, but it just seems to be that every day is pajamas all day, pajamas all night, pajama lifestyle.
extract.
Journey, stop acting your sister. Give it to her.
Ooh, that smells good.
It's a whole sideshow going on with the kids right now. Wait, can we talk about this supposed to be the mud room over here? All the paint cans and roasting pan and all this nonsense here in this closet. that used to be a pantry, and that probably still should have been a pantry. Like a mudroom, when you don't have a door that people come in, like why should there be a mudroom off from the kitchen when people don't come in from the back door? Does that make sense? Your back door is on an elevated deck from outside. That just doesn't make any sense. It's not like there's no mud room because there doesn't need to be a mud room. Just put some damn shelves and put all your crap on there. You know what I mean? Like that's girl.
We have vanilla, Mom. I know Jeremy be buying it.
Yeah, because I see.
That pantry room that they have, that should be a mud room. I mean, if you're gonna have a mud room, not at the main entrance. But whatever. This house is a mess. I think that she went and looked at what everybody else was doing on the internet and wanted to model stuff exactly the same. People who have mud rooms like that right off from the kitchen have garages that are right there behind the kitchen. Like I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, maybe there is a entrance from the garage through that door. I don't even know where their garage is. So maybe there is a garage entrance from there. I don't know. Still no washer and dryer. I don't know, sis. She hasn't taken us into that room, but yeah, how do they? Does Miss Sandra have to take the clothes home and wash them? Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Okay. Let's go.
No, because Jeremy be buying it. Go ahead, turn it on.
Oh, is this when she's filming on Instagram and she filled up a bottle too much and everything spilled?
Okay, turn it off. Turn it off. Okay, now I'm about to get some pineapples. And then
Why is it that you have all that counter space and you're now juicing, but still stuff is all over? It's like, it's the lack of organization for me.
yeah. This is orange.
So she said Jeremy bought this. She said Jeremy bought it, but she did all her research on which one to get. So basically, you told him what to buy, but you also told us months ago that Mama Pastel had purchased this.
And then all you doing, this is y'all pineapple. So when y'all want to drink throughout the day, you drinking fresh oranges and pineapple.
They don't care.
Yeah.
She sounds so dumb. Like, why are you overloading these kids with information? They don't care. They don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I want to do that little.
Gosh,
Yeah, I want to do that little.
Doesn't matter if I need some more.
It should be.
You need another one?
Yeah, probably one more.
Mommy, there's
So whose is this?
mine.
Okay.
Mine. Not that
This one, or to finish it up?
Yeah.
Look at Journey with a bottle.
Oh, mine.
How long do you think before these bottles are broken?
Let me taste it, Mommy.
Because the pineapples were sweet.
Yeah.
I also juiced some mango. I just made breakfast for me and babe.
And you know what? Honestly, she could be having an allergic reaction to all of that citrus. They are overloading on citrus. I would venture to guess any of you out there, at least a small percentage, when you eat an orange, lemon, anything with citrus, you might have a little reaction. Sometimes people have reactions in their body to vitamin C. It could be the fruit itself. You may have an allergy, or you may just have a reaction. I mean, there's a difference between reactions and allergies. And it's possible this chick is overloading. She's drinking the equivalent of 6 and 7 oranges. you would never sit and eat 6 and 7 oranges, but you can drink 6 and 7 oranges because you're juicing, right? So that being said, her mouth could be breaking out because that's the site of entry. So you are overloading your system with lots and lots of vitamin C. This chick might end up with kidney stones. She doesn't drink water. She said she doesn't love it, right? And then you're overloading on vitamin C. Any of my medical professionals out here, you already know that is a recipe for kidney stones. Mark my words. Mark my words.
The girls already ate. They're acting like you already know my girls eat like 5 grown men put together. But scratch it back again.
Her kids eat like 5 grown men. Okay.
Baby. Okay. Let me see it. Let me look at your back.
So she's spending the whole day juicing, doing all these things. What happened to real estate calls? What happened to real estate clients? It's like real estate now is so tomatoes, right? The acidity in tomatoes. It's like she does real estate part-time. Yes, those are glass bottles. So she's got the kids, she got the AKA toddlers handling glass bottles. Girl.
Where does it itch? Right here?
Yeah. She may not be allergic to oranges, grapefruit, lemons, and things like that, but she may have reactions. So that may tell you to slow down a little bit because your body's going to let you know what you need to know, right? So if you're having too much, it could be showing up as, a reaction around your mouth. Number one, because that's the point of entry. And number two, that just might be when you have a overload of vitamin C or acidity. That might just be where you get the signs of something like that happening. That might be where it shows up. But yeah, it definitely appears that the conversation around real estate, even though clearly that's what she's doing, it appears to be very much part-time. And I get it because you've got 3 kids, but you have your mom there allegedly on the clock. We don't know what she does. I mean, to be honest, this is a 30-minute video of potentially one day, but this is supposed to be a Father's Day celebration of which I'm not seeing anything celebratory. And she says her mom was upset with her. Why? We don't know. And girl, this is just a mess.
Okay, I was about to say. So y'all, what I was about to say was, I made we had a mango from Whole Foods. Moving forward, I'm a Whole Foods girl. Fruits, vegetables, and meat. I still love Publix, but Whole Foods is definitely. I can eat my food. Get a little bite. Okay, that's here. Everybody else coming. And then. So I'm teaching the girls how to tell time because they keep coming over here asking me when is it lunchtime. So I'm teaching them. Good job.
So the girls are asking you when's lunchtime. What does that mean to you guys? If kids are coming to ask you when is lunchtime, because maybe you keep telling them we're going to eat when it's lunchtime, what does that mean? I'm gonna wait for y'all to answer. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this poll while you guys are putting the answers down into the comments. Guys, a bougie gang sis wants to know, is Keisha stuck on stupid? Does she like the woe is me act? Why can't she do for herself? I had to change that one up because it was too long. But basically, like, is she scared to do things on her own? I think is how the sis asked it. And then, asked the question, is it an act, damsel in distress, right? Is she playing with us? Okay. Okay. 298 of you have voted, and the number one answer, girl, sis just stuck on stupid. That's what y'all say. No matter what it all is, what it amounts to what y'all got to say is that y'all think that sis is girl. Let me uh-oh. Okay. So 298 votes, 4%. Why can't she do for herself? Okay. Number 3 is it an act? Damsel in distress, that's 13%. 14% of you say, Does she like the woe is me? So she likes to be, is it the victim? What is it? And last one, a bougie gang sis wants to know, she put it in a comment. I think I pinned it, but it's in the comments in the last video. Um, is Keisha stuck on stupid? And you guys, 300, almost 300 of you, 298, 67% of you say yes, sis stuck on stupid, y'all. So y'all just want me to let sis know. Sis, who asked, wait, hold on. Sis. Is that sis? Sis. Hey sis. Woohoo. Sisses. She's stuck on stupid, y'all. This is the one who says, I've tried vegan, but I've never tried vegetarian.
Baby. And when you see 1200, that means it's 12 o'clock. That's lunchtime. You all can get your drinks out the fridge.
So, guys, the kids wanted to know what time is lunch. Why? Because they're hungry. Right, Portia? Right, Portia? Okay, girl, they hungry. Right, Melly? Girl, they hungry. They're hungry. They want to eat. That's their way of saying, I want to eat.
I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited.
So she says, we didn't see we didn't see nothing.
So I'm going to keep up with my juice journey. And it was something else I had to tell y'all, but I can't remember. Look at my beautiful girl, Jaya. I love when y'all DM me, because sometimes I get sidetracked and I'm like reading y'all DM, but then I see y'all have like responded to something like years ago when the girls were like babies. And then I forget to respond back to what y'all said, because I'm like looking, because like if you click a story, like if somebody responded to a story from a while ago, even when you click it, it'll show you that whole story thread to that day. And I'm just seeing so many members. Every time y'all see like Throwback Thursday or something throwback, then 9 times out of 10 I've looked at a DM and then I didn't veered off to another direction. But so
when does she do a throwback? Does she do throwbacks? When does she do throwback? I have never seen Keisha post throwbacks on her community posts. Is that true? I've never seen that. I feel like the last time I went to see if she put up a community post, it was like a year ago. I haven't seen nothing. When is she talking about a throwback Thursday?
Shout out to the person who had DM'd me. Hopefully I responded back to you. But my sweet baby girl, Jai, was over here. It was so cute when you was a baby, mama. You were so smart. You were so smart now. You were so cute and beautiful. You're such a big girl. Journey was a baby of few words. Yeah, iPad is dead. Thank you for that update. I really appreciate it. Okay, mommy's about to eat her food by herself. Bye-bye.
Mommy's about to eat her food by herself. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
By myself. Bye-bye. Mommy's a big girl. I want to eat by myself. Bye-bye. Okay, mommy's going to keep her phone. Mommy's trying to respond.
So that's why when she's sitting at the table eating, so now we know why the kids don't get to sit at the table when she's eating at the table, because mommy wants to eat by herself. Why don't you do like all the other moms do? Let the kids sit at the table and you stay your ass in the kitchen standing up and eating like all the other moms do. I am always standing in the kitchen by the stove eating my plate. Okay? Sometimes I do go sit down, but at the end of the day, if my husband's sitting down and Farrah's sitting down eating and enjoying their food, I'm okay with that. I mean, sometimes I will sit down with them, but I could be messing, I could be like finishing, I was about to say I could be messing something up by going to sit down, because I could still be actually cooking when I'm giving them their food. So, because I like my food hot, just to be honest. And I mean, sometimes I am in the kitchen, they're eating, and I'm finishing up food. If I go sit down, then I'm turning everything off. There could still be stuff cooking, all those things. Most moms, at least my mom did, my mom would always be in the kitchen, standing up, eating her little plate and feeding us. That's my, you know what I mean? And I mean, maybe sometimes when I do that, it makes me think of my mom. So it doesn't bother me, because it just reminds me of when I was a kid and my mom used to feed us. She rarely sat down with us. Like, it was so exciting when my mom actually sat at the table with us, outside of like a Sunday dinner, in the dining room. But in the kitchen, girl, are you kidding me? My mom was over there by the stove with a plate, eating, watching us eat.
To clients. I told you guys that I'm now taking on a few clients for credit repair, and then I'm saying credit repair, but that's not the proper terminology.
Oh, girl, we going into a whole nother girl. This is a whole nother segment. So sis is trying to do a cleanup on her credit repair situation because sis, I don't know, but she's putting out promises that she can 100% cure what ails a sis like um this weirdo over here that we talked about earlier. This weirdo with bad credit is gonna Olivia, when you're ready to get a house, go ahead and reach out to this sis right here and she gonna help you. This this lady right here just involuntarily returned a vehicle. Okay, and this is her prime client, so it seems, because someone who's supposed to be selling houses is sitting down trying to repair credit so she can close on some deals. Okay, it's a shame when you are um you get a license and you are targeting, what is it called? Subpar lending. That's what they used to call it. Is that what they call it? Subpar? Um, below par? I don't even know, but it's I don't know what she's doing, but she's over here showing damn near $1 million properties, but apparently her clientele who can't seem to close um all need credit repair. So here she is now talking about and trying to backpedal away from her assertions on the YouTube streets that she could 100% in 14 days cure when people decide to not pay bills, not pay for car payments, not pay for credit cards, but now all of a sudden you want a mortgage? Oh, okay.
Once you reach out and message me if you have any questions or concerns, then we can go to a little bit more in detail. But it's kind of
Why is her shirt up? I don't know. Maybe she's still nursing or something. Oh, let me take this lady off the screen. Maybe she's still nursing. I don't know. Maybe she was doing some sort of a show for her members. I have no idea why. Girl, maybe she was doing something for daddy before he left the house. I do not know. I don't. I can't. Why is her shirt up? I don't know. I mean, I think she says she has toddlers, so I'm assuming she's not breastfeeding anymore. I saw her shirt when she sat down, and I was trying to not say anything about it. You guys are so funny. And she is a chatterbox. Okay. Why is her shirt up? Well, we know what it's not. She's not breastfeeding, right? Do you think it was a peep show? Was Miss Sandra doing a was she having a well visit on was she having a telemed well visit with her doctor's office? Um okay, was it a peep show? I don't think she's breastfeeding. Maybe she's checking, Miss Sandra's checking her stitches. Subprime lending. Thank you, sis. Thank you. She is targeting subprime lending market, but she's trying to sell, I would say nice, she's not selling luxury real estate properties, but she's selling in that, mid-level to upper mid-level category. Am I mistaken? She's selling like nice middle class to upper middle class type homes. I mean, she's showing things that are $800,000 in Atlanta is not the same as 800,000 in Silicon Valley, right? Or $800,000 in LA. 800,000 in Atlanta or the market that I live in is, 5, 6 bedroom home, lots of bathrooms, decent sized property, quarter to half acre, maybe even more, depending on how close you are into the city. That's a nice home, right? In some markets, New York City, $800,000 will get you a 1 bedroom apartment, in a nice building, maybe, right? Um, it's all where you live. But this lady is over here doing credit repair, filming a video with her titty showing and some sort of, I don't know if that's some sort of Greek um Panhellenic t-shirt. I don't know what's going on. What in the t-shirt? Is that a Spellman t-shirt? what's going on here. Thank you, Rosie the Riveter. Thank you so much, Boo Boo. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Um, thank you, Boo Boo. Yeah, this is some weirdness going on here, but let's get back into it. Let's let her explain her way out this paper bag.
Exhausting takes like discussing, because in simplest terms, that's what most people know it as credit repair, but technically that's not what it's called. However, your credit will be repaired within 14 days. So
I mean, outside of saying 100% guaranteed, you're giving a timeline that you're going to have something done within a certain period of time. I'm not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Girl, sis is very strange. But to think that it's professional to be it's so unprofessional. Okay. Yes, wasn't that nice? Thank you, Miss Corey. Yes, very sweet. Um is that not weird to you guys that she has a certain clientele who has piss poor credit and she is trying to market them the dream? You're not going to be in that house, sis. If you can't pay on your Kohl's credit card, if you can't pay $1,000 credit card, who is giving you $250,000? Who's giving you 400,000? If you can't handle a $8,000 car from the buy here, pay here, nobody's giving you $500,000. Does that make sense? Or am I just tripping? I don't understand how it doesn't make sense. Like, you got to come up out of those bad habits to be able to qualify. Just because Keisha's sitting in a house, Keisha, look, all jokes aside, Keisha has made a certain amount of money and obviously has the documents to back up getting whatever type of mortgage she has. If you are sitting around and need Keisha to fix your credit, girl, nobody's giving you $500,000 to go live in a house that you can't even pay on a damn Best Buy credit card. Okay? She's selling the dream over here, showing all these beautiful homes with beautiful custom kitchens, upstairs, downstairs, plenty of bathrooms, all this garage space. And if you can't pay on an average card, you're not going to get that. Like, and I'm not being a hater. That's just for real though. And when you see that mortgage price, you're going to be like, what? And then the taxes, and then the insurance, and then the upkeep, and it still needs a roof if it's not brand new. Oh, and you moved in and now you hate your neighbors. But you can't afford to move because when you moved in, someone paid the closing, but now you're going to find out what a real closing costs, right? When I bought my first house, I didn't pay closing. Okay. When we sold our house and then bought this new house, I think, gosh, I can't even tell you how much we paid in closing costs. I don't even want to get it wrong, but I think we paid almost maybe $15,000 in closing costs between the two houses. We paid for the closing. Okay, on both. We had to pay a portion of when we sold because I think we split it with the people who bought our house, and then when we bought this one, we had to pay the closing. Okay, girl, it was expensive.
repaired within 14 days.
Some of you like to talk about still no blinds, still no curtains, still no shutters, still no nothing. Guys, they're going for the we getting ready to move look. Let them. Because whatever the neighbor situation behind the house, clearly they don't care. Keisha walks around in booty shorts and bras on camera. So do you think she cares if the neighbors see? So she doesn't care if the neighbors see her butt and whatever. Nobody cares. So if they don't care, we don't care. They like this look. Why didn't they mount the TV over the fireplace? Girl, that takes some coins, and maybe they didn't want to do that because remember they had wasps. They had wasps over there, right?
So what does that mean? 11. How you read it? 11.
You know what? Kids don't know anything about time. We talked about this earlier in the week. Get a old-fashioned timer. So let's say it was 11 o'clock and lunch is at 11:45. Set the timer for 45 minutes and tell them it's in 45 minutes and let the timer ring and have the lunch ready. The was. Yes, they had was to go with the breasts.
If it's a dot in between, you read it.
The dot means o'clock, right? It's 11 o'clock.
So what does that mean? 12. So you can get your juice now.
Gosh, so are the kids on a liquid diet or something? No sandwiches, no cheese sandwiches, no grilled cheeses, no turkey, no ham, no bacon, no salad, no brisket, no burgers, no fries. It seems like everyone in the house is on a liquid diet.
So anyways, y'all, I'm going to end the vlog right here because like I said, whatever I vlog after this probably will be in another vlog, but we don't have nothing else left to do because I'm just working for the rest of the day. And I'm going to clean up and cook dinner, take the girls to cheer practice. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end the vlog today right here. I love you guys. I see you guys next time. Bye.
Girl, daddy is long gone. Okay. My God. That was a Father's Day. The video is titled Vlog Father's Day Celebration and My Mom Upset with Me. Okay. I guess she meant her mom's upset with her because of the lack thereof parenting skills and whatever. Who cares? Girl, this video was a lot. It took us over 2 hours to get through it, which is incredible. But yeah, it's a whole daddy gone situation. It's a whole daddy gone situation. Kitchen trap queen, sis. I don't know if you've been in the bushes. Did you miss it? She's real girl. Yes. And sitting there with her bra top, like her whole shirt up, like she was just breastfeeding or something. Maybe she was making Jeremy some sort of like pina colada cocktail with some breast milk. I don't know. I know that was nasty for me to say, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she is pumping and she's got something for Jeremy. I don't know. Maybe she's checking her boobie. Maybe Miss Sandra's checking her bandages. I have no clue what is going on with that woman. She is a mystery to me. Okay. She's a whole mystery wrapped in a riddle. And I don't know. I just don't know. She wants to stay skinny. Okay, she wants him to stay skinny like her. Yeah, that's kind of obvious, especially when she makes comments like they eat like 5 grown men. Girl, because they're growing. Does she not understand that kids like need, number one, they need sleep and they need lots of protein. So when they go to sleep, sometimes they grow like a quarter of an inch. Yeah, that does happen. Farrah slept really, really late today. And I was thinking just right before I went live, because she was still asleep, I wonder when she gets up, is she going to be taller and bigger? Because that's what when kids go to sleep for those long sleeps, 12 and 14 hours, they wake up and it's like a whole different person. Sometimes their shoes don't fit. It's incredible. Sleep is like it's called restorative sleep. And when you go into your deepest sleeps, that's when you heal. As you know, if you've been sick, That's why the doctors tell you to rest and get your sleep, because that sleep and rest is when your body goes into. That's why some people sweat while they're sleeping, because your body is actually working and healing and doing things. Okay. Your body also melts away fat. You can lose weight. That's why when you weigh yourself in the morning, sometimes you are less from when you went to sleep. Also, because we go to the bathroom, but our bodies do lots of things when it's sleeping, right? Anyway, but it seems to be somewhat of a liquid diet in the house at the moment. I would say make some tomato juice. That would be good, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. But it's like she's juicing all fruit, no vegetables, no carrots, no vegetable drinks, no kale, spinach, any of that. It's all sweet stuff, right? Y'all, let me let y'all go. Thank you again for my super chat. You're amazing, Rosie. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, all of you who were here in the chat. And thank you to everybody in the bushes. You guys are amazing. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Can you believe this month is just going so fast? Girl, it's interesting. They had Popeyes though, sis. They had Popeyes, and she said they had sides at home. So I don't know if the sides were juice. Um, wait, what did Stormy do? Wait, hold on a second. They said Stormy's all up in Kylie's business. Oh, okay. That was cute. Anyway, but yes, Keisha did post something on her real estate page that she closed. And go check it out. We know that she was staging a closing picture. So I don't know if that one was it or not. That's why I didn't even bother showing it. If you guys want to see, go check out on her page. I don't even know if it's still there, but whatever. Anyway, we're over here looking at these videos. You guys have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great Saturday. I hope you enjoy. Let's see. Wait.